Welcome to Invest. We talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As the recording time of 9:22 a.m. on the Eastern Time, Ethereum printed $3,068, up about close to 3% so far. With respect to over crypto market and the equity market, on a pre-market perspective, we're about like 8 minutes away. We are bright green today with respect to the CPI report came out early at 8:30 a.m. on the Eastern Time this morning. On a high-level synopsis, it rose by 8.5% in March, which is slightly, exceeding expectations, and is the highest since 1981. If you look at the numbers specifically and what's the key drivers, the main costs are being driven by surging food, energy, and shelter costs. In respect to real workers' earning, it fell by another 0.8% during the month as the cost of living outpaced otherwise strong pay gains that we've been experiencing so far. And with that report came out subsequently, obviously we had the anticipated pressure yesterday driving the sell-off across the spectrum because it's a relatively large inflationary report. And with this report being adjusted into the market, investors are thinking that the inflationary pressure might be peaking. We might be at the upper echelon of it right now. So it's about to kind of normalize and kind of dip back down. So we have potentially reached the mountaintop of inflation yesterday, and then subsequently driving the rebound that we're seeing today. And also with respect to the treasury yield, the 10-year yield, it also pulled back from 3 years high after the CPI report came out, lighter than expected. So driving the market rebound that we're seeing across the spectrum. So great, good news. So let's just dive into technical to see what's going on now. With respect to recording time of 9:24 a.m. on the Eastern Time, we are in between levels, right? So you could see that clearly we was attempting to go to the 2853 yesterday because of the fear mongering from the inflationary report that's coming out today. And people were basically sell the rumor, buy the news, if you may. So this is exactly what we're seeing right now. And as we got that confirmation signal from the report come out this morning, we rebounded and subsequently surged up to the next comfortable level, which is a not real level, a 3,050. Right, the real level we need to get up to is the 3,158. But it is good that we are rebounding on our RSI perspective. You could see that we are forming a V shape. But on the MACD front, we're still kind of gliding down, and at the same time, we're still kind of in midair. So net, I would say this is negative because we're in between levels. This is negative because it's still showing a negative propensity to go downward. This is a positive on an RSI perspective. So two negatives, so negative times a negative times a positive is still a negative. So I would say we're still in the bearish trend based on the current setup. And this is a confirmed head and shoulder pattern, the head, shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. So I'll say that's actually 3 negative pattern that we see in front of us. So for us to get out of this, we have to break above 3158. So that's the next level we need to watch out for. With respect to Bitcoin, is up about 2.5%. We are back up to be bouncing from 39, obviously. And right now it's the same propensity. We are above 40. So this is a relatively good substantive level that we are supporting. It's trading a little bit different than Ethereum, but it looks comparable because of the drag effects. So next level we need to get up to continue the bullish momentum will be somewhere around 44. So right now, bouncing from 34 was the dip. And I think, if you've been watching the video yesterday, this is the expected level to DCA regardless because of the oversold level. But we're still kind of negative right now because of the mid levels, and we're still negative on the MACD, positive on the RSI. So I would say this is like a positive because of the fact that we're above 40. So positive, negative. So a positive, and a negative. I think it outweighs the negative. So I think we might be, I think the worst was already kind of adjusted for Bitcoin. With respect to Ethereum Classic, I'll say this is still lingering on. We have 3 separations, 1, 2, and 3. So would I be touching now? I would say no. I'll probably wait until like 33 to 28 below from here. Dogecoin up about 7.5%. Again, with respect to current level, I would potentially just touch it around like 11 cents all the way to 10.99. Right now is a rebound, and I think we crossed down and crossed up very sharply. So I think the bullish momentum for Dogecoin is coming. It wouldn't be surprising to me. But this looks like a really off head and shoulder pattern, like a head, shoulder, shoulder. So, but it's positive on RSI, positive on the MACD. It is mediocre on the technical front. So I think Dogecoin is, if you were thinking about buying right now, up about 8%. Probably not, I'm trying to say, because you probably want to buy when it's on a sell-off, especially like yesterday, right? Cardano's up about 6%. I like anywhere from basically 85 to below. We are bouncing, so this is positive on the RSI, negative on the MACD front, negative on the technical setup front so far. So Cardano might be, I think more ideal would be 85 to below from here. Solana is up about 5% so far. We're bouncing from the $100. We broke below 100 for a brief second. Try to recuperate back up right now. It seems like the RSI is not showing. Let me just double click. Okay, there we go. So you can see that we rebounded from the 40 out of 70. It seems like we're lingering on, but we are matching with the previous resistance level of the 100. So positive, positive, negative. So I would say it's positive for Solana at the moment. XRP is up about 1.28%. We're bouncing from 69. Obviously, this is a level that we expect, right? But I personally would not touch this until like 63 to 57. But right now, 37 out of 70 is not terrible to buy at the 69 level. Polkadot's flat as well. I like anywhere from basically 16 to 1406 from here. Algorand's up about 4%. I like anywhere from basically... Yeah, well, now is actually a buy, I would say. Anywhere from, current level all the way down is actually not terrible. Shiba Inu is pumping right now. Is I believe is some sort of micro affectation that's driving this, and at the same time we are reversing sharply. This is a whale manipulation going on right now. There must be some news that's broke out for Shiba Inu to drive this, similar to how Dogecoin got driven up by the Twitter news. Regarding Elon Musk recently. So would I be buying now? I would say no. Like Shiba Inu would be anywhere from like 2100, which is the level that we got to yesterday, 1400, 900. So hopefully you guys got into the dip yesterday. In respect to Polygon, up 10%, 143 to 120. So we got to 142 to 120 yesterday, rebounding right now at 36 out of 70. So hopefully you guys got into that dip, and congrats on the ones that actually bought in. In respect to AVAX, I like anywhere from like 79 to 59, but would I be buying now? It's still not terrible actually. It's a positive one. Negative, we're in mid-air right now. So I would say 67 to 59 would be not terrible, but I personally, if I was to buy for the first time, 59 to 50 from here. Luna is still selling off. You can see that clearly. We are still kind of giving up. Negative on the MACD front, positive on the RSI front. We are matching with the previous resistance level. If we break the current level, we're heading to basically 62, 52 to 45 from here. But right now, is it a good level to buy at? I think because if you match with the previous level of 78, 79, that was a good level to buy at. But I would kind of watch out for now because of the negative momentum that we're still in. So hopefully this is helpful. Really appreciate you for the questions, and no need to panic about we're gonna get more reports coming out. I believe the PPI reports coming out as well, so that's another market driver that's coming out, but this is gonna be regarding the producers price index instead of the consumer price index that we just got today. But CPI is typically more important in comparisons to PPI. But I'll keep you guys updated on that front, and we know the marching order. And for those that follow on the Patreon, congrats on the gains that you've been getting so far. And again, appreciate you for the support and kindness you've been giving me every single day. I'm feeling a little bit better. Obviously I had that hiccup, from my previous video, but I'll get better. It's about believing in myself, stay motivated, and let's do this together. Appreciate you. Have a good day and take care.